Hot 97, hanging out. Consequence.
What up?
It's good to see you. The song That Dude with your son.
With my baby boy, my right-hand man, Caden.
He is so cute.
Thank you.
He asked you for $5 for a verse.
Well, yeah.
Listen,
well,
he understands he needs to get paid, though.
But I had to tell him, you got to up it because, like, yo, he got an expensive toy habit. Like, this guy, Rome, looked like what both of our childhoods should have been.
Yeah.
Like, Caden has just a little leak. Caden has a single coming out in February by himself. And I gave this beat to somebody else, and they're going to be mad as hell because this shit is fucking fire.
Well, it's your son.
No, fuck that shit.
So he's gonna get it.
I'm saying it now. I'm gonna either in the video his girl, because it's like a LL Cool Caden record. So
Wow.
So his girl, I'm putting it just out in the air, and hopefully this shit'll land somehow. I want his girl to either be three girls. And I think people could just probably figure out who the three girls is. So obviously one would be North.
Yeah.
The other would be maybe Blue or Riley Curry.
Oh my gosh. Riley is so cute.
She is so cute. And I think her and Kaden
They're all cute. All the kids are cute.
All three of them are cute. You know
but
what I'm saying?
Riley has...
She just like a different animal.
Like, he just got this thing to her. I just want to kick it. Like, yo, what's up?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, that's my wishful thinking, obviously. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I think when people hear the joint, they're going to be like, I can't believe this is amazing. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing that... It's amazing. Like, I can't even understate it because I couldn't do that shit at 4 years old. Like, he rapped with me. Like, I don't have to, like, he know the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just amazing. So I just want to try to do the best by my boy.
Now, the song That Dude's going to be off your EP.
Correct. It includes That Dude. It includes Countdown, which is on Spotify, which is on, like, every list on Spotify. It's me and Lupe Fiasco on that record. I also have Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest. So it's kind of like a reuniting of me and Q-Tip for the first time in years doing the record.
How was that?
It's dope. It's dope. We in a really good place. You know, like he loves Caden. He loves.
Well,
Caden.
I mean, who wouldn't love?
No,
Caden?
I mean, but he like when it's like y'all family, but you don't really you love him just on the strength.
Yes.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? But nah, they got a good chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? Like they get along, they laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like he really gets funny because Caden really likes Q-Tip and Busta a lot. Like
really?
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not really shy around them. Like, and I know when he likes somebody when he's kind of like So it's dope that I can actually do a record with my cousin and my son on the same project.
Yeah, that's like really the family business going on.
Yeah, it really runs in the family, literally.
So what inspired the EP? A Good Comeback Story.
Well, I think what inspired the title is just that I think for like the people who followed what I do musically, I kind of took a break after I did TV. I did the whole Good Music run with Kanye, which included my first album, which included working on all his albums, and after Love and Hip Hop, I just finally got to take like a breather. It was like really like literally I had been working for like 10 years straight on like major projects. Like I had got a #1 record with Beyonce, with doing Party with her, and I just after I had a fight on TV and all this, I just was like I just want to chill for 2 seconds. Like I deserve it at this point. I think what happened with me and being on television is just that like. Because I was just like a pawn on somebody's chessboard. That's ultimately what you are in reality TV.
Right.
Unless you're like in a space of where T.I. is, where he's probably like the EP of Family Hustle.
And he's controlling the situation.
He's controlling the content and looking at the edits. You're just basically a pawn in somebody's chessboard. And, in exchange for relevancy. And it's cool. It's all in what you go into, it's all in what going into, you know what I'm saying? And what you expect to get out of it.
Who else is on the EP?
Like I said, Q-Tip is on it. Ryan Leslie is on it. There's a new artist from Atlanta named Cam Corvée who's really, really dope. Lupe Fiasco's on it. Another up-and-coming singer named Chris Turner who's like He's worked with everybody. He's worked with Kendrick on Saturday Night Live, et cetera, et cetera. Like, he's really dope. And my guy Matt Bayless and my guy Brother Noom. So it's like really it's really a well-rounded project centered around me.
Do you feel with this that you have something to prove, or is this just like, look, I miss music and this is why I'm doing it?
Both.
Both.
I definitely have missed like having a full-length project out that people can, I get hit all the time on social media about the old records, and it's great, but they not 100% mine to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody hits me about Spaceship, I love the song, but that's not 100% a Consequence record. That's on the College Dropout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you hit me about even if you hit me about Don't Quit Your Day Job records or anything in that era, you know what I'm saying? They're shared property. You know what I'm saying? Because they're linked to good music, and that's all great. And I still celebrate it, but at this point in my career, like I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first project where I'm doing me. Like, and I'm the EP, and I'm, calling the shots and making the decisions, and so it has that much more meaning for me.
What is the situation with you and Good Music? You and Kanye, you guys?
We cool.
Cool?
Yeah, we cool. When they had the fashion show, Kate in the North had a play date, had an iPad play date. You know what I'm saying?
What is an iPad play date?
Where
they sit there and they play on the iPad?
Yeah, that's what they was doing.
Is that what kids do now?
That's what kids do now.
Like children, this is what babies are doing.
North is still little. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she's growing, obviously, but yeah, that's what they did. Like, that's, Kaden.
Oh my gosh, they have iPad play dates.
They had like an iPad play date. It was really dope.
A part of me is like, I want them to go run outside, but then a part of me thinks it's so cute.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, for what the setting was, it wasn't really like I said, we were at the
fashion show. Got it.
Yeah, so everybody was out here, you know what I'm saying, and they just started vibing. You know what I'm saying?
So
it was really dope. It was really, So yeah, we I mean, obviously me and Kanye don't see each other as much as we used to. I mean, he lives in California now with his family, and I'm still here in New York. But like our kids play together when the opportunity presents itself.
What do you think is the one thing that you feel that you have grown in because of Kaden?
I think with the thing with me and Kanye, definitely, like, we used to have talks about these things before they transpired. Like, we would before anything business-wise that compromised our friendship, like we definitely had long talks about life. And one of our things was definitely, I think we shared this ideology that because we were both and I actually have a record called this, but we were both I was a child of divorce. You know what I'm saying? And you wanna definitely, and I think it's for me, I would say I'm almost a little selfish about it. That I definitely don't want him, meaning Kaden, to like have to walk the same path that I walked.
Right. Have you thought about reality TV again?
You know what? I value my privacy. I have a talent and a skill set that doesn't warrant me to have to be subjected to that. Like, hey, look, they got Cardi B's on there, and I actually know her. She definitely, it's like, I'm actually happy to see her because she's been going hard on her Instagram for like a minute. Like, I know her from like Starlets when I was going left. But,
hey, each their own, right?
I mean, well, sometimes in life you go left and then you how the hell am I getting Starlets? Anyway, but I mean, so for every Cardi B, there's no disrespect to anybody. There's maybe, I guess, with Diamond Strawberry. She's not on this year. And the thing is just like you extract all of this with no guarantees. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of people don't end up knowing is that, or aren't in the know of, is that it's like my contract was only for one season. So so it's really like, if we go back to the table, we go back to the table. If we don't, we don't. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I never was really tripping about it. I didn't like the way they tried to make it seem like I got dismissed or whatever the case is, but it's like I've been through. I've been through hell. Yeah. So what's this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watch it. Like I like the I like the Hollywood one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but even with that, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a scenario where somebody. I mean, I think, matter of fact, I think Omarion and April just left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw that. I think April said something about it in Ebony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I mean, so I'm just saying, like, it doesn't really. It's really literally like microwave fame, and that's cool. You just gotta know it though, going in. Like,
Yeah, you can't expect longevity.
Well, you know, definitely now. I think. You know, maybe when like around 2 or 3, maybe even 4, it was like maybe people were thinking like, you know, like, I mean, hey man, Rich Dollaz kind of caught a lick. Yeah, he just keep getting pussy and moving around.
Yeah.
So like for him that works. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I don't know if it works for everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it comes to a point in time where I think, you know, their brass and their brain trust, they just it's time to move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, I could only do it if it was a EP situation that I was EP on.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I wouldn't subject myself to musical chairs. I should just go on tour.
Yeah.
The check isn't, unless you're getting Evelyn money, it ain't really, you know.
Like money.
I mean, my check was all right, but I wanted more money.
Yeah.
I was like, these motherfuckers come in here, rip my walls off, fuck paint up, all this wild shit. And, you know, that's the shit that you don't see. And then I gotta, you know, you gotta sit here and turn your house into a
production.
Yeah, so it's the mat counter. It's fucking, it's fucking motherfucker jumping on your bed. Like, get out. The fuck out. Honestly.
Yeah.
Now, like,
go.
That's how I like. You know, like my crib is my like. That's why I write rhymes. Like to have motherfuckers coming in and out my shit and taping shit and fucking shit up. Like, get the fuck out. Before I pull out on one of you motherfuckers and start bucking in here. You know what I mean? And so that's the shit you got to go through as talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Talent are really hamsters in that realm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm not a hamster. I don't feel like I'm a hamster. I feel like
you've done a lot.
I feel like I murdered the Grammy family. Don't try to play me like no hamster.
Yes. All right.
And I'm not even saying that in no arrogance.
No,
saying, like,
you're just saying.
I had to clean it up because my fucking be like, yo, he think he could rap. Yo, I can't rap. I murdered the Grammy family. I bodied this EP shit.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't want to feel like a hamster. That's all.
And nobody does. So does it make you bad?
Some motherfuckers don't give a fuck though. That's what you gotta understand. Like, it's for some people. Like, I feel like Erica Mena made a great career out that shit. Like, if you watch that first scene where she grew doing it. Like, you see the first scene that she had to fight with Kimbella. Like, look where she started to where she went. Like, she really grew doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, but it's a certain kind of motherfucker who gotta do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, it's all right. Like, it's a certain kind of motherfucker who take 5 shots and turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not think and just don't give a fuck and laugh that shit off. It's like, me, I'm sitting there all sensitive and serious, like, motherfuckers trying to play me like I ain't paid for my son party. You know what I'm saying? So, like...